Hello, welcome. This is blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Untitled and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that Grayscale is heavily accumulating Bitcoin. They have now more than 500,000 Bitcoin already, and this is a lot. They are really actually leading this game as an investor group. The second news is going to be about Citibank analyst predicts that Bitcoin will reach $318,000 by next December, so in December in 2021. And the third news is going to about another DeFi hack, and this time Origin Protocol loses $7 million in crypto. So all this in today's video, and if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you're really interested in blockchain and cryptocurrency, then you just simply should hit the subscribe button next to the notification bell so you get these videos as soon as they out, because I put the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news on YouTube every weekday. So from Monday to Friday, every day you're getting the freshest news. And also you can educate yourself with us, not just with these daily videos, because you keep yourself up to date, but also with the free course, for example, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and in other cryptocurrencies. The link is under this video here on YouTube. And also we have another course as well. So yeah, the opportunity is there. Educate yourself, learn, be up to date. This is the key if you want to be part of the game and if you want to be successful. And now let's check out the market. So we could see Bitcoin yesterday heavily attacking $17,000 level. But yeah, well, it hasn't reached it yet. But so far, it looks bullish. Look, when we're looking at the chart, the highest point for Bitcoin yesterday in the evening hours, Central European time, it was 16,854, so not far from 17,000. And now when we're checking at Bitcoin, let's refresh the page, how it looks like right now. Yeah, so $16,679 at the present, and this is almost a 3% increase in the last 24 hours, but as we could see, it was a bit higher. We see Ethereum also going up 2% right now at $461. When we're checking out the gainers, the big ones in the top 100, we can see at the top place Curve DAO token with 12%. We can see a REN 11% and Year of Finance 11%. When we're checking out the losers, Torchain minus 7%, Uniswap going down 7%, and the Midastach Gold minus 7% if you're looking at the top 3 in the top 100. And now let's move on to the first news, and this is about Grayscale. And you know, they are the ones who really heavily accumulating Bitcoin in 2020. This is no question. They buying Bitcoin heavily, and Grayscale by now reached 500,000 Bitcoin. And this is crazy, you know, surpassing its 8.3 billion in value. So really big. This is just in Bitcoin, right? So they investing in other cryptocurrencies, mainly Bitcoin, obviously. So this is what their bigger share is in crypto, but they do have other things as well. And according to the November 16 post, Grayscale now holds to 8.35 billion worth of Bitcoin, and equating to 2.69% of Bitcoin outstanding supply and market cap. So when we're looking at the Bitcoin, what we have out there, what's the Bitcoin market cap? They having already owning the 2.69%. This is a pretty big share if we just looking one investment group. But with chain analysis estimating that around 3.7 million Bitcoin have been lost, you know, in various things, Grayscale may actually now is possessing of 3.37% Bitcoin remaining circulating supply. So if we thinking about Bitcoin, which is actually kind of, lost, then this percentage what Grayscale owns from the whole pie, it's even bigger. And Grayscale Bitcoin Trust had aggressively accumulating Bitcoin during 2020, as I said, with the amount of Bitcoin held by the fund increasing almost 50% in 6 months. So they doubled it in 6 months. And this is, as you can see, a really, really heavy investment strategy. Grayscale Ethereum Trust, they also have that. As I said, they have other cryptocurrencies, also ramped up its purchase during 2020 and now holds roughly 1.175 billion worth of Ether, and this is actually 2.24% Ethereum entire capitalization. So they have a big share of Ether as well. And there we go, that Grayscale, 8 other crypto funds currently manage nearly 400 million worth of assets, bring the total value of digital assets managed by the firm to 9.9 billion. They wrote here million, but this is misspelling. So this is here billion, because if you just check, they have in Bitcoin 8.35 billion. So we're talking about almost, they're going to be there very, very soon, 10 million. And this is a really good sign. Look, when we're always looking at the bitcointreasury.org, then we can see the investors, the companies who put money in Bitcoin. And, we have here Grayscale. Yes. I mean, they here at this list, they have a bit less than 500,000 Bitcoin, but that one just came out. So that's the newest. And look, I mean, for example, MicroStrategy, who invested in August and September in Bitcoin, $425 million. The current value of their Bitcoin, I mean, in dollar, what they're holding in Bitcoin, it's, look, $639 million, which is very, very, very nice gain since this August and September. And yes, here you can see more and more companies. I have shown this list about 2 weeks ago, roughly speaking, and then it was about 10 billion. And now it's 12.5 billion. So this is how heavily it is increasing. So yeah, so far so good. Bitcoin doing right now very well, but be aware of it that sooner or later there will be a pullback. We don't know, it will first reach its all-time high and then it will turn back. If it turns back sooner and maybe revisiting what I talked about it yesterday, this 15,500, and then dropping from there maybe to 13,000, then it will take again a while. Then it comes back and maybe reaching all-time high. But if it continues what it's doing right now and just going to all-time high, then probably after it will be a dump sooner or later, and this could be easily a 20-30% dump, and then it will again restart the whole thing. So in long term, Bitcoin looking very bullish, and crypto market in general, I'm talking about the quality coins. In short term, after seeing so many green candles and, when Bitcoin is doing so well, there must be a stop for a while, a turn back, and then again, a restart. Okay, next news. Citibank analyst seemingly predicts that Bitcoin will be in next December, so in 2021, it will reach $318,000. And Citibank Managing Director Tom Fitzpatrick looks at long-term trends of Bitcoin price. And notably, 3 major bullish periods of Bitcoin so far have been increasing in the length. So it's getting longer and longer. Initially, there was a 10-month run from 2010 to 2011, followed by a 2-year run between 2011 and 2013, and finally a 3-year run between 2015 and 2017. You know, the famous one when actually Bitcoin reached its all-time high so far. And according to the analysis, places us squarely in the middle of the bull run, which is started in the early 2019. So basically, they think that this bull run really started back in 2019. We do know that Bitcoin reached this 14,000, roughly a bit under it, last summer. And then it went back, and now it's retrying. And they say that potentially set to run for 4 years until late 2022. So they assume that this can go now for 4 years. So it was 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and this will be a 4-year bullish period. Of course, with ups and downs, but all over it probably will look bullish until 2020. And look, even with this, they're saying by December 2021, Bitcoin can reach this number, $318,000. And that's kind of crazy, but who knows? It's Bitcoin. And they're saying here that why conceding that this figure may seem highly improbable, he points out that this would only be a low to high rally of 102 times, so the weakest rally so far in percentage terms. So in percentage terms, it would be even the weakest rally when we reach this number. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, like you guys who are watching these videos are probably, crypto, Bitcoin fans. We love this kind of volatility, goes up. We fantasize that, it's going to reach that and that. But to be honest with you, if you're not even getting close to this by the year 2021 at the end of it, but right now we are at 16,000. So even for Bitcoin, just think about it. Just do it like 5-10 times its present value. I think it would be awesome. And just think about the old coins, how much they can grow if Bitcoin goes 5-10 times. Okay, but this can also happen. We just can tell in December 2021 that they were right or not. Now it's just a prediction, but when the prediction's looking bullish, and this comes from a bank because it's an analyst in Citibank, well, maybe. Who knows? Okay, third news. And another attack, another hack in DeFi. And this one is, this time, they attacked Origin Protocol, and it loses $7 million worth of crypto. Stablecoin project Origin Dollar, which is OUSD, sustained to re-entrancy attack today, basically in the very early hours, resulting in losses of fund worth $7 million, and including over actually $1 million deposit by the Origin and its founders and employees. Those of you who are not familiar with them, it's basically a stable coin, okay? They're saying the first stable coin that earns a yield while it is still your wallet. And they convert your USDT, USDC, and DAI to OUSD to start earning yield immediately. And actually, here you can see that the price dropped because of this attack significantly. Look, I mean, let's refresh the page. Any difference now? Well, yes, look. It went down basically 85%. As it is a stable coin, so it's supposed to be like $1, right? So now it's down heavily. And this is their website. I mean, on Twitter, they put an announcement, and I just got on this link. So this is the latest from today morning. And they're saying that, of course, they're continuing now to work on it to recover the whole thing and investing in it. And they say also that if you are still providing liquidity on SushiSwap, we advise you that you should remove your funds as soon as possible. We also strongly advise you that you do not attempt to buy or sell OUSD at this time. Okay, so guys, stop selling, buying. No, don't do it. And here you have a quick summary what actually has happened. So the attacker was re-entrancy bug in our contract. Unfortunately, our contract was safe from re-entrancy bugs unless one of our supported stablecoins was attacking us. And this was the problem. That's what they used. The attacker exploited a missing validation check in mint multiple when minting OSUSD with multiple stablecoins to pass in a fake stablecoin under their control. This stablecoin was then called transfer from owned by the vault, allowing the hacker to exploit the contract with a re-entrancy attack in the middle of the mint. The attacker was able to create a rebase event inside the second mint after funds had moved to OUSD from the first large mint, but before the supply of the OUSD increased. This created a massive rebase for everyone in the contract, and of course, including the attacker. The attacker then also received their first large OUSD mint, giving them in total more OUSD than the contract had assets. The attacker withdrew most of the stablecoins from OUSD, and they were then able to take extra OUSD after withdrawing and sell it on Uniswap and SushiSwap for USDT in sequence transactions. So this is basically what happened. So the funny thing is, not funny, sorry, but like that actually their contract is actually safe from re-entrancy bugs, unless one of the supported stablecoins was attacking, and this is what the hacker used. So in crypto, every week, sometimes days, we can see some kind of attacks. But this is because crypto is growing and always the hackers are one step ahead. And, now this was OUSD is the crypto which suffered. So we'll see how they saying actually that they keep going, they working on it heavily to fix the issue, and they will continue. So they're just saying they're having a pretty bad day. So the people who invested, but we have seen even in this KuCoin hack that 84% of them, the lost crypto were they got it back basically. So in blockchain, you can really see where the money is going. You can see the steps, everything is recorded on the blockchain, and you cannot change this data. So this actually really helps, but now it takes time. And yes, it just happened today early morning, so we are at the early stage right now. Guys, that's it for today. And if you like this content, then smash the like button. I highly appreciate it. If you would like to stay up to date and you would like to get similar news every weekday, in this case, you should definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel, blockchainbloom, and then hit the notification bell so you get these videos as soon as they're out. Because, guys, this is crucial. Get the info as soon as it's out. For example, if you have OUSD, haven't heard about it yet, but you still have it somewhere, for example, on SushiSwap, providing liquidity, then now you know that, okay, I have to remove those things as soon as possible. So yeah, it's a time-sensitive content. And yes, educate yourself. Free course if you haven't downloaded yet, but you're really interested how to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. You can learn a lot safety steps, other things, and another course as well down here. So go for it. And tomorrow I'm coming back with the new video, which of course includes the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So guys, have a good one. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.